You're curled up on the couch, sipping something warm, and the thought hits you, how do I actually stay well this winter, beyond just binge-watching my favorite shows? Well, today's episode is all about winter vaccinations and the little health hacks you can do to keep the sniffles and those nasty bugs at bay. Hello, and welcome to a special health edition of the Morning Press podcast. I'm your host, Cassidy. Today we're diving into what you need to know about winter health, specifically flu and COVID-19 vaccines, who should get them, and some practical tips on staying well when the temperatures drop. Plus, we'll talk about why pregnancy and winter health deserve extra attention, and even how to help your neighbors stay safe during chilly months. Let's kick it off with the flu vaccine, your trusty seasonal bodyguard. Getting your flu shot every year isn't just a good idea, it actually tops up your protection against the ever-changing flu viruses. Think of it like updating your phone's security software. The bugs evolve, and so should your defense. Who's in the flu vaccine VIP club? Adults 65 and older, those who are pregnant, people with certain long-term health conditions, those living in care homes, and caregivers. You're all on the list. Some of these long-term conditions include asthma that requires steroid inhalers, heart issues like coronary disease, or even diabetes. If you're living with a weakened immune system or have specific challenges like cystic fibrosis, you definitely want to get vaccinated. And for my fellow parents, children aged 2 and up, including school kids through year 12, are also recommended to get the flu vaccine annually. Now, pregnancy and flu, this is a crucial one. If you're expecting, you might wonder, is the flu vaccine safe? The answer is a loud, reassuring yes. Studies show that flu vaccines are safe at any stage of pregnancy and can actually protect both you and your baby, kind of like a preemptive superhero shield for your entire family. Pregnant women are more prone to serious flu complications, and little babies are vulnerable in those early months. Getting the vaccine during pregnancy even passes some protection to your newborn. And hey, if you think you can't get the flu shot now because it's late in the season or you just found out you're pregnant, don't sweat it. You can get the jab anytime up until you go into labor. There's no too late when it comes to flu prevention during pregnancy. Okay, quick myth buster. Will the flu jab give me the flu? Nope. No live virus here, so no flu from the vaccine. What you might get are minor side effects like a sore arm or mild achiness for a day or two, which is way better than being laid up sick for a week, am I right? Switching gears to the COVID-19 vaccine, think of the winter COVID shot as your booster to navigate the season's challenges. If you're 75 or older, live in a care home, or have a weakened immune system because of a condition or treatment like chemotherapy or organ transplants, this vaccine is your shield. Eligibility can be a bit of a maze, so if you're unsure, a quick chat with your healthcare provider can clear things up. Getting vaccinated is easier than ever. You can book an appointment online or just walk into most pharmacies or vaccination sites, no appointment necessary. Some people can even get vaccinated through workplace or care home arrangements. But what about other vaccines? Ever heard of the pneumococcal or RSV shots? These villains often pop up in winter, causing severe lung infections like pneumonia. If you're in a high-risk group, these vaccines might be recommended too. Definitely worth a conversation with your doctor. Now, who's really at risk when Father Frost comes knocking? Older adults 65 plus, little kids under 5, people with long-term conditions, those living on tight budgets who can't afford heating, and even pregnant women all have that extra layer of vulnerability. Mental health challenges can also make weathering winter tougher. So if you or someone you know ticks any of these boxes, be extra mindful. Feeling under the weather? Don't brush it off. Especially if you're in one of those high-risk groups, talk to your healthcare provider quickly. Pharmacists can give solid advice for minor illnesses, and doctors can step in if you need more help. And of course, in emergencies, don't hesitate to call 911. Winter isn't just about vaccines and health appointments. It's about making sure your environment supports your well-being too. Keep your living space comfortably warm. Aim for at least 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit for those in the U.S., for the places you use the most. If you have a health condition, this is even more important. Check that your heating and cooking appliances are safe and working properly, and look into grants or programs that can help with energy bills or home insulation. And here's a nugget you might not have thought of. Look out for your neighbors and family, especially older comrades or people with disabilities. Winter's slippery sidewalks and biting cold can keep them stuck indoors. Offer a helping hand, whether it's checking in with a call, picking up groceries, or making sure they have restocked medicines. A little kindness goes a long way in keeping our communities healthy and happy. So, what can you take away from today's chat? First, staying healthy this winter starts with knowing if you and your loved ones should get flu and COVID-19 vaccines. And yes, that list includes kiddos and expectant moms. Second, don't underestimate the power of a warm home and collective community support. Third, if you start feeling sick, reach out early. And finally, keep the conversation going. Checking in on others and yourself is one of the best defenses. For more, visit glpress.substack.com to see more information on the COVID-19 vaccination. As always, we hope you found this special episode of the Morning Press helpful and maybe learned something new. I'm your host, Cassidy, and I'll see you next time.